All right, coming up, lastly before the break, Kylie Helterbrand, class of 2020. She's an 8th grader in the North Side School District. Early on, her parents learned the Kylie mantra, let me be me, and so far it's working. She's got a resume already. Gifted Talent Program, member of the National Junior Honor Society, the first female quarterback at her school. And when she's not singing and dancing to music, she's just planning to change the world. Your average 8th grader, please give it up for Kylie Helterbrand.
Hello? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm really nervous. Okay. I'm betting most of you, the audience, once felt that you could change the world, as does my generation. Our defining moments around terrorism, climate change, and technology that connects us all. My generation is not just connected to a neighborhood, a city, but the entire world. Today, I want to share with you about me, my generation, and our dreams for the future. I've been making boys cry since age 3. In fact, in this picture, I just scored my first soccer goal, and my teammate Dominic, in the background, I made him cry because he wanted to score that goal. I'm the quarterback on the football team. I also play golf, basketball, and soccer, and I'm a proud band nerd. I'm also in the Gifted and Talented program in a public school and a member of the National Junior Honor Society. And technology keeps my generation connected. We use technology to see the world through others' eyes and also share our view of the world. In fact, expect me to see me on every side of this PechaKucha because, duh, I'm 14. From an early age, I had ideas and opinions about everything from what I wore to what I wanted to do. For example, I hated wearing pink, pigtails, or anything girly. My mom thought differently, but one quiet phrase changed everything. I asked her to let me be me. I still had a lot of talking to do to get approval for football. Speaking of let me be me, even within my own family, our views can be completely different. I have one grandpa who grew up conservative in a large city here in Texas, and I have another grandpa who grew up liberal in the middle of nowhere. Can you guess from the photo which is which? One grandpa believes that same-sex marriage and girls playing football is wrong. My other grandpa believes that you should do whatever makes you happy. Learning from both of my grandpas have made me a stronger person. I've learned from them, and I know they're learning from me. I love them both. Why can't this be the way we all relate to each other? Understanding each other's differences and learning at the same time? Part of my family is my friends. In fact, they're right out there. I have the best friends on the planet. We're a smart group of kids. Most of us have been friends since kindergarten or first grade, and when we aren't listening to music and dancing, we're having conversations for hours. We have different views and respect those, even if we don't agree. You probably have songs that are the soundtrack to your life's big moments. As does my generation. I love music, but I wanted to do more than just listen. I wanted to play. Band is a great way for kids to learn teaming and the spirit of family. We proudly call ourselves nerds, but make no mistake, being a nerd involves hard work and dedication to concerts and competitions. I'm in the Gifted and Talented program. We take problems and turn it over to find a solution in another way. You get to know the kids in GT really well because you work on cool projects together. The environment we learn in GT creates teamwork. It's different than my other classes. Sometimes, the biggest problem to solve is within our team itself, like finding out who's going to ditch all their work onto you. Through working as a group, you not only found about other people in your class, but also about yourself. I'm currently working on a project about hurricanes. I started with very small questions, and I keep leading to bigger and bigger questions. I'm lucky. I've been to Italy and other places with my family, but there is diversity even in the United States. I went on a school trip to New York and DC with other schools from across the nation. I saw mostly white people from other schools, and yet my class visiting from San Antonio was so diverse. That's them. It really made me appreciate that right here in San Antonio, we reflect the world. While my class was in DC, I sat on the steps of the Supreme Court while the justices were deciding on same-sex marriage. We continued on our trip, and we were in New York Central Park when the decision was announced. Instagram alerted us to the decision, and as we looked around to people discovering the news, the joy was overwhelming. It was such a cool moment to know that my generation was discovering was seeing the love and acceptance that can come from the human experience. That night, we went to see The Lion King on Broadway, and my playbill is a keepsake. Love will always find a way to win. While my opening slide was about me making boys cry, the truth is I love playing sports with them. I'm here to tell you that the boys I've led on the football field as a quarterback have always been supportive of me as a person. They don't care that I'm a girl, they care that I work hard alongside them. The teams I play with are family to me. I'm the class of 2020. I'm mostly proud of us as Americans, but there are areas in which we must grow. You in the audience have a few years to change things for the better, so that when I graduate, I have more opportunities, and I want to help you get there. So let's focus on what I think is important for the future. The great news is, everything I'm asking for is very possible. Let's start with equal pay. As a girl who wanted to become a working woman, I don't want equal pay. I want the opportunity to out-earn anyone because of my skills and value. The New York Times reported that there are more men named John running big companies than there are women. Women make 77 cents for every dollar a man makes. Yet the products we buy from companies often cost more, so we make less and pay more. I want women in every boardroom, every position of leadership, and making important decisions. How can you make decisions without women? Same-sex marriage was an important moment in my generation. One day, I can tell my grandchildren about this and hope that they are shocked by the past inability to allow love to win. But let's not stop here. Oprah gave out cards to teachers. Let's give equality to everyone. Let's stop judging and give more love to the world. And you get equal rights, and you get equal rights. I'm in a public school, yet I still get access to learning opportunities that others don't. The TT program is teaching me about research, teaming, and much more. I want everyone to be able to excel in their learning. Let's give teaming opportunities to every kid in every school. Band, sports, and other extracurriculars are an easy way to accomplish just that. The truth is, the future is already here. My generation wants a voice, and we want to help shape the future for the better. Don't judge us by your standards or how you grew up. In fact, don't judge us at all. Support our dreams, nurture our hopes, and have us be a part of the future that we will live in. Thank you.
Was awesome. Thank you. Hey! Okay. First of all, I want to card you because I don't think you're 14.
I'm 14.
You're 14. Do you have any siblings who are scared to death of you? Or
I have one brother. He's like 10 years older than me. Yeah, he's not that scared of me. In fact, he beat me up a lot, but made me tough.
And tell me about the quarterback thing. Have you always wanted to play football? What kind of reaction do you get even today?
Well, people still are surprised that I'm a quarterback, but I guess I just kind of fell in love with football, and I kind of wanted to just do it. So I started practicing. 7th grade was our first year for football, so I played there. And then over this summer, I worked out a lot, every day.
Me too.
And to try to work to 8th grade, and then we played this year, and then we did really good.
Wow. And now what do you want to do now that you're grown up?
I actually don't know. I could be a quarterback. I could be a pro soccer player. I could
President? Do you have
an engineer.
But do you have places you want to go? You mentioned businesses and owning businesses.
I might want to own a business. That'd be pretty cool.
Because we had the startup people here, and I think the chief friend. What kind of reaction do you get from other? My son is in 8th grade. He can't find a bathroom here. Crying boys. Do you get a response from? I think you're the first 8th grader to be here. Is this your idea to be here?
Yeah, it was Molly's idea. She asked me, because I graduated in 2020, and she worked for SA 2020, so she asked me if I could come and do one. So I was like, sure.
And how was it?
It was fun. It was a lot of hard work. A lot of work.
Yeah, I don't think you're afraid of that. And now, so what's the toughest part? What do you want to tell these people about how we're screwing up and you want us to make a better life by the time you get out of school in 2020?
Well, as I told my parents, fix it.
Awesome. Give it up for Kylie Helterbrand. Thank you.